Hello dear friends and beloved audience of ancient wisdom. Today we're diving into a fascinating yet challenging topic: hidden rules of society, mastering human nature to succeed in life. Have you ever wondered why what you see and hear isn't always the truth? Or how you can uncover the essence of any situation without being deceived by its glamorous surface? As the great philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "There are no absolute truth, only interpretations." This is especially true in modern society, where every word and action may conceal a deeper meaning. Imagine if Napoleon Bonaparte, a military genius and master strategist, were here today. What would he teach you about understanding human psychology and using it to lead effectively? In this video, I'll share with you the secrets to developing critical thinking, mastering the art of reverse listening and reverse understanding, as well as discovering your true self, the ultimate source of energy to overcome all challenges. Don't forget to leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Let's embark on this journey together to uncover the hidden rules behind our complex world. My dear friend, in today's society, things are never as simple as they appear on the surface. One thing that few people pay attention to is that words often need to be understood in reverse, and actions should usually be interpreted from a different angle. This reflects the complexity and sophistication of modern society, where deceit not only exists but has also become an indispensable part of life. When someone says, "I don't care," it often means they actually care deeply. When a person says, "It's okay," they may actually be overwhelmed with worries and problems. Conversely, sweet words of apparent concern can sometimes just be a fake to conceal the truth or personal gain. As the famous philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "There are no facts, only interpretations." Imagine this: if Sherlock Holmes were alive today, wouldn't he look beyond the obvious to uncover what lies beneath? I understand your life is busy. However, what I'm sharing isn't easy to grasp, especially if you only hear it once. My advice: watch until the end and listen to it repeatedly when you're free or doing chores. Share and save the playlist for your convenience. Trust me, within just a few short months, your wisdom will reach new heights. What do you think might change in your life if you truly mastered these hidden rules? Let me know in the comments below. When being carefree is actually calculated. Hello, dear friends of ancient wisdom. When someone acts carefree and non-competitive, you need to reflect on it inversely. It's possible they've already calculated much, but simply choose not to show it. Society teaches us that not everything we see and hear is true. Instead, the truth lies hidden behind those appearances. In action, this unspoken rule becomes even clearer. The more someone desires something, the more they often pretend to be indifferent. The angrier a person feels, the harder they try to mask it with a calm exterior. This cleverness is not only a way to protect oneself from harm, but also a tactic to achieve their goals without being detected by others. Think about it: how many times have you encountered someone who seemed completely relaxed, only to later discover they had been planning their next big move all along? Have you ever wondered why some people always seem one step ahead? Could it be that they've learned to read between the lines and interpret actions differently? Keep watching to uncover how mastering these skills can give you in navigating life's complexities. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more insights into understanding human nature and excelling in life. Listening backwards and understanding inversely. One of the most crucial skills for thriving in today's society is learning how to listen backward and understand inversely, instead of immediately believing what others say. Ask yourself, what do they truly want when they say something? Pay attention to the context, their tone, and especially the actions that accompany their words. Words can deceive, but actions often reveal the true nature of things. There is a form of wisdom you may not have heard of before: listening backward and understanding inversely. This approach not only helps you avoid the traps of society but also enables you to uncover hidden opportunities, see through the essence of people and situations, and gain clarity about the world around you. It is an essential kind of intelligence for surviving and thriving in a complex world. As Albert Einstein once said, "The measure of intelligence is the ability to change." By adopting this mindset, you open yourself up to new perspectives and insights that others might overlook. For example, Imagine a business negotiation where one party appears disinterested but is actually deeply invested. Recognizing this dynamic could give you the upper hand. Mastering this skill allows you to navigate life with greater awareness and intention, setting you apart from those who take everything at face value. So next time someone speaks, pause and reflect. What lies beneath their words? Could there be an unspoken motive or a deeper truth waiting to be uncovered? Developing this habit will sharpen your perception and empower you to make wiser decisions in both personal and professional settings. Why should you understand things in reverse? Because those who fail to grasp this rule will easily get hurt. If you believe everything you hear and take things at face value, you'll become overly trusting, vulnerable to manipulation, and easily led astray. Successful people, on the other hand, don't take surface appearances at face value. They always question what lies beneath. They listen and observe with a critical mindset, analyzing and processing information objectively. Society isn't simple. But when you begin to recognize this reverse rule, you'll find yourself at an advantage in every situation. Don't rush to believe what you hear, and don't jump to conclusions about what you see. Listen more carefully, observe more deeply, and most importantly, train your critical thinking skills to uncover hidden rules. Only by understanding the true essence of things can you stand firm and thrive in this ever-changing society. As Albert Einstein once said, the measure of intelligence is the ability to change. This applies perfectly here. When you learn to think differently, you unlock new ways to navigate life's complexities. For example, imagine if Sherlock Holmes were alive today. Wouldn't he dig deeper into every word and action to uncover hidden roots? By mastering this approach, you'll gain clarity and confidence in a world full of illusions. So next time someone says something or acts in a certain way, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what's really going on here? Could there be an unspoken motive behind their words? Developing this habit will sharpen your perception and empower you to make wiser decisions. Remember, success belongs to those who see beyond the obvious. Seeing through the surface, overcoming illusions. Once you've understood that words and actions in society often need to be interpreted inversely, the next step is learning how to distinguish between truth and illusion. The things that are easily seen and heard in this world are often just the tip of the iceberg. It's the hidden, submerged part that truly determines the essence. Modern society is not only complex but also rife with artificial phenomena, carefully constructed to deceive our eyes and minds. Like a social mirage, these dazzling surfaces often lack substance. Today's world resembles a grand stage where everyone wears masks to fit their roles. Statistics, impressive achievements, and inspiring declarations can all be cleverly crafted illusions. For instance, a celebrity's income might just be inflated numbers designed to enhance their reputation. Success on social media, followers, views, likes can easily be manipulated. Even publicly listed companies, including their financial records, aren't always trustworthy. And seemingly simple things, like a crowded bubble tea shop, might be staged, with hired actors posing as customers. If you only look at the surface, you'll easily get swept into the whirlpool of these hollow illusions. Seeing through them isn't about becoming cynical, it's about realizing that you need sharp critical thinking and independent judgment. Modern society is overwhelmed with chaotic information, causing people to lose their way. If you don't develop an excellent mindset for yourself, you'll get pulled into the vortex of these fabrications, eventually becoming a victim of your own naivety. Remember this, what seems real often isn't, and what's hidden may hold the core. Things that appear genuine on the surface are often misleading, while what lies beneath can be the essence. Only by honing your ability to analyze deeply can you grasp the true nature of issues and avoid being deceived by superficial distractions. As Albert Einstein once said, reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. This applies perfectly here. Think about it. How many times have you been captivated by something shiny, only to later discover it was hollow? By mastering the skill of looking beyond appearances, you equip yourself to navigate life with clarity and purpose. So, the next time you encounter something that seems too good to be true, pause and ask yourself, what's really going on here? Could there be an unseen motive or a deeper truth waiting to be uncovered? Developing this habit will sharpen your perception and empower you to make wiser decisions. Learning to build critical thinking and insight. One of the most crucial skills for thriving in today's society is critical thinking, the ability to question everything and not hastily believe anything without verification. To achieve this, you need to learn how to observe more carefully. Don't just focus on the surface. Ask yourself, why and who benefits from this? Compare information, contrast what you see with reality, and look for contradictory evidence. Learn to reason, using logic and rationality to uncover what lies hidden behind outward appearances. Truly successful people are not deceived by surface-level illusions. They see through the essence and build strategies based on truth, not falsehoods. On the other hand, those who live in ambiguity and chase only superficial glamour often end up being rejected by society. Seeing beyond the surface and overcoming illusions is the first step toward building an exceptional mindset. As Albert Einstein once said, the measure of intelligence is the ability to change. This applies perfectly here. When you learn to think differently, you unlock new ways to navigate life's complexities. For example, imagine if Sherlock Holmes were alive today. Wouldn't he dig deeper into every word and action to uncover hidden truths? By mastering this approach, you'll gain clarity and confidence in a world full of distractions. So next time someone says something or acts in a certain way, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what's really going on here? Could there be an unspoken motive or a deeper truth waiting to be uncovered? Developing this habit will sharpen your perception and empower you to make wiser decisions. The dual rule of society. However, understanding truth and illusion is only one part of the equation. The next step is to grasp the dual rule of society. On one side is morality, and on the other is strategy. This forms the foundation for knowing when to uphold righteousness and when to employ tactics to achieve your goals. In a volatile society, the dual system of yin and yang is crucial. Once you've moved past the illusions of society, the next thing you need to understand is the dual nature of social order. Society does not operate on a single system, but is sustained by the balance between two opposing systems, morality and strategy. To survive and succeed, you must know when to apply each system, and more importantly, understand that they are never completely separate. As Lao Tzu once said, when people see some things as beautiful, other things become ugly. When people see some things as good, other things become bad. This perfectly encapsulates the interplay between morality and strategy. For instance, consider Mahatma Gandhi, who masterfully balanced nonviolence morality with strategic civil disobedience to lead India to independence. By understanding this duality, you equip yourself to navigate life's complexities with wisdom and adaptability. So, ask yourself, am I balancing my principles with practicality? Could mastering this balance help me achieve both personal integrity and societal success? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. System 1. Benevolence and morality. This is the visible surface of society, the set of rules that are spoken aloud and taught to us from a young age. Values such as honesty, integrity, altruism, and compassion for others are upheld as living standards. However, do these values truly govern every action? Not necessarily. Benevolence and morality serve as tools to maintain social order, helping people live harmoniously, minimizing conflict, and protecting collective interests. Yet, in certain environments, these values only exist superficially, displayed to mask deeper, hidden intentions. For example, a leader might speak about compassion and fairness while simultaneously employing ruthless strategies to consolidate their power. A company may claim to operate for the benefit of the community, but its ultimate goal is often profit. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, the future depends on what you do today. This highlights how actions, not just words, define true impact. Think about it. How many times have we seen leaders or organizations tout noble ideals, only to act in ways that contradict them when no one is watching? By understanding this duality, you can better navigate the complexities of human behavior and societal structures. So ask yourself, are the values I see around me genuine, or are they merely facades? Share your thoughts below. How do you discern truth from pretense in your daily life? System 2. Strategy and intrigue. These are the unspoken rules, yet they are skillfully employed to gain power and personal benefit. In this society, strategy is not merely about deception or manipulation. It is the art of leveraging situations to achieve the most optimal outcomes. This is the rule of the intelligent. They know how to navigate the truth to serve their own interests while concealing their true intentions. A wise person will never reveal their entire plan, as doing so could easily lead to failure. The system of strategy coexists with the system of morality, and at times, it becomes the decisive factor in highly competitive environments. As Sun Tzu, the ancient Chinese military strategist, once said, "All warfare is based on deception." This principle applies not only to battles but also to navigating the complexities of modern life. For instance, think about how companies use clever marketing strategies to outpace competitors without explicitly breaking any rules. By mastering this balance between morality and strategy, you position yourself to thrive in a world where both systems are constantly at play. So ask yourself, how can I apply strategic thinking without compromising my values? Share your thoughts below. How do you balance ethics and strategy in your daily life? Why are both systems necessary? Society is like a game of chess. To win, you cannot rely on just one strategy. You need to learn how to combine both morality and strategy, much like balancing yin and yang. Morality and ethics help you build an image, earn trust, and gain support from others. Meanwhile, strategy and intrigue are tools that allow you to achieve your goals without being constrained by rigid rules. The key is knowing when to apply each system. If you only live by ethics without cleverness, you will easily be taken advantage of. Conversely, if you rely solely on strategy while neglecting moral values, you will lose the trust and respect of others. As the ancient saying goes, "One yin, one yang, that is the way." The harmonious combination of these two opposing forces creates the right path, much like light and shadow. Morality and strategy must go hand in hand to maintain balance in society. Think about it. How many great leaders or successful individuals have mastered this delicate balance? For instance, Mahatma Gandhi combined nonviolence morality with strategic civil disobedience to lead India to independence. By understanding and applying both systems, you position yourself to thrive in a world full of complexity. So ask yourself, am I striking the right balance between ethics and strategy in my daily life? Share your thoughts below. How do you navigate the interplay between morality and cunning in your own journey? Self-control and developing independent thinking. To effectively apply these rules, you need to learn how to control yourself and develop independent thinking. Next, I will discuss how to overcome instincts, manage emotions, and step into the top when the leaders of society. Providing benefits at the right moment is key. A small benefit offered at a critical time can lead others to voluntarily follow you. Mental strategy: when you can plant your thoughts in someone else's mind, they will automatically act in ways that benefit you without any coercion. For example, if you want someone to cooperate with you, make them believe that it's not only beneficial for you but also brings greater advantages for themselves. When this persuasion is done skillfully, you'll be able to influence their behavior without resorting to pressure. As Sun Tzu once said, "The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting." Similarly, mastering the art of subtle influence allows you to achieve your goals effortlessly. Think about it. How many great leaders or successful negotiators have achieved their objectives by making others feel like they're acting in their own best interest? So ask yourself, am I creating win-win situations that inspire others to align with my vision? Share your thoughts below. How do you approach influencing others in your daily life? Mastering the hidden rules of society to lead. In this society, only those who truly understand its mechanisms can stand firm. The top one, the leaders, not only know how to leverage systems of morality and strategy but also deeply comprehend the rules that govern human behavior. They don't just rise above their instincts, they turn the instincts of others into tools to achieve their goals. A prime example is the success of large corporations. These businesses don't merely offer products, they create addiction by satisfying customers' instinctual desires. In doing so, they control markets and shape consumer behavior without resorting to coercion. As Sun Tzu once said, "To win without fighting is best." This principle applies perfectly here. By understanding human nature, these companies achieve dominance effortlessly. Think about it. How many times have you found yourself drawn to a product or service because it taps into your subconscious desires? By mastering this balance between ethics and strategy, you can position yourself as a leader in any field. So ask yourself, am I leveraging human instincts to create value, or am I simply reacting to them? Share your thoughts below. How do you plan to use this insight to elevate your own leadership skills? Rising above instinct to master society. Controlling society is not just about leading others. It's also about firmly establishing your position within a complex system. This requires you to constantly ask yourself, what game am I playing, and what are the rules? Can I change the rules to benefit myself? Can I control my emotions and instincts so I don't get manipulated by others? Once you've learned how to rise above your instincts and take control of yourself, you'll become someone who stands out. But to truly excel in the top one, you need more than that. The next step is discovering your true self, the most powerful internal energy source that will allow you to not only master society but also take full ownership of your life. As Sun Tzu once said, "Know yourself and know your enemy, and you will win 100 battles." In this context, knowing yourself means understanding your deepest instincts, while mastering society means rewriting the rules of the game to your advantage. For example, think about how Elon Musk redefined the automobile industry with Tesla, not by following the old rules, but by creating an entirely new playbook centered on sustainability and innovation. So ask yourself, am I playing the right game, or am I stuck in someone else's rules? Share your thoughts below. How do you plan to rewrite your own rules to achieve mastery over your life and environment? True self, the secret of inner strength and genuine energy. After you've overcome your instincts and mastered the rules of leadership, the next step is to explore and unleash your true self. This is the decisive factor that allows you to live a meaningful, fulfilling life and reach heights that others cannot achieve. As Carl Jung once said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Your true self is not what you project outwardly or what society has shaped you to be. It's the purest version of who you are beneath all the layers of influence. It's the convergence of your innate talents and your deeper purpose. For example, think about figures like Albert Einstein or Marie Curie. Their groundbreaking contributions stem not just from their intellectual abilities, but from their unwavering connection to their true selves, their passions and missions. By discovering your true self, you unlock a reservoir of energy that empowers you to transcend challenges and create lasting impact. So ask yourself, have I connected with my inner self? What steps can I take today to align with my true purpose? Share your thoughts below. How do you plan to uncover and nurture your true self? So, what is true self? Your true self is not what you display on the outside, nor is it shaped by what you've learned from society. Your true self is your purest version, existing beneath all the layers of external influences and societal conditioning. It is the combination of your innate talents and your life's purpose. Talent, this is your natural born ability, where you naturally excel without much effort compared to others. Mission, it's the deep desire within your heart that you yearn to fulfill, even without any external rewards or recognition. Your true self is something only you can uncover. It doesn't reside in the eyes of others, nor does it depend on praise, criticism, or the success defined by societal standards. As Carl Jung once said, who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakens. This highlights the importance of looking inward to discover your true essence. For example, think about figures like Leonardo da Vinci, whose true self combined an extraordinary talent for art with an insatiable curiosity about the world. By connecting with your true self, you unlock a source of energy that empowers you to live authentically and create lasting impact. So ask yourself, have I connected with my innermost desires and talents? Share your thoughts below. How do you plan to uncover and nurture your true self? Why do you need to discover your true self? Modern society pushes us into molds and standards that it deems correct, causing most people to live lives disconnected from their true selves. We spend so much time trying to meet the expectations of our families and society that we forget the most important thing: living authentically as who we truly are. When you live according to your true self, you unlock inner strength. Every decision and action you take stems from genuine belief and passion, empowering you to overcome any challenge. You are no longer controlled by societal pressures, rules, or external influences because you've discovered your own path. You achieve fulfillment. Success is no longer just about money or fame. It becomes a deep sense of peace and meaning from within. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." Think about it. How many times have you felt drained or unfulfilled because you were living someone else's dream instead of your own? By embracing your true self, you not only find clarity but also create a life aligned with your deepest values. So ask yourself, am I living authentically, or am I caught up in societal expectations? Share your thoughts below. How do you plan to reconnect with your true self and live a more meaningful life? How to discover your true self. Finding your true self is not an easy journey. It requires you to look deep within, break through the layers of societal conditioning, and challenge the deeply ingrained beliefs in your mind. Step 1. Listen to your inner voice. Take time to observe yourself. What makes you naturally happy? What can you do all day without feeling tired? These feelings often point to your innate talents and life mission. As Steve Jobs once said, your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. Reflect on this. What activities make you lose track of time? What skills come effortlessly to you? These are clues to uncovering your true self. Step 2. Reflect through the external world. The things you dislike, the people you don't get along with, or the situations that make you uncomfortable often mirror what you're lacking or rejecting within yourself. Ask yourself, why do I feel this way? What do I need to improve internally? For example, if you find yourself irritated by someone's arrogance, it might reflect a part of you that feels insecure or undervalued. By understanding these external triggers, you can address the root causes within yourself and grow emotionally stronger. Step 3. Nurture and develop your true self. Once you've identified your talents and mission, dedicate time to nurture and develop them. Don't let societal pressure steer you off course. This practice will not only help you live authentically but also connect you to a higher source of energy. Think about it. How many successful individuals, like Oprah Winfrey or Elon Musk, have credited their achievements to staying true to their inner calling? By focusing on your true self, you align with your purpose and unlock a wellspring of motivation and creativity. So ask yourself, am I living in alignment with my true self? Share your thoughts below. How do you plan to nurture your inner potential and live more authentically? The power of true self. The true self is the genuine source of energy within every individual. When you live in alignment with your true self, you'll feel as though you've gained an extra reservoir of strength to overcome any challenge, turning the impossible into the possible. Your innate talent will make tasks easier to accomplish, while your life's mission will provide endless motivation, even when external support is lacking. Your true self is what allows you to stand out, avoiding the pull of conformity, and empowering you to create a significant impact on society. As Ralph W. Emerson once said, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Think about it. How many influential figures like Albert Einstein or Mother Teresa achieved greatness not by following trends, but by staying true to their inner calling? By embracing your true self, you unlock a wellspring of creativity and resilience that sets you apart from the crowd. So ask yourself, am I living authentically, or am I conforming to societal expectations? Share your thoughts below. How do you plan to harness the power of your true self to make a difference? True self and its connection to the One. Only when you discover your true self can you join the One, the leaders. These individuals not only understand the rules of society, but also live according to their authentic values. This enables them to achieve not just material success, but also inner peace and happiness. As Steve Jobs once said, your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. For example, consider how figures like Oprah Winfrey or Elon Musk have credited their achievements to aligning with their inner calling. By embracing your true self, you unlock a reservoir of creativity and resilience that sets you apart from the crowd. However, to truly succeed, you need to understand how to leverage your true self to build a long-term vision and face the real challenges of life. Think about it. How many successful individuals have overcome obstacles by staying true to their core values while adapting to changing circumstances? So ask yourself, am I living in alignment with my true self, or am I caught up in societal expectations? Share your thoughts below. How do you plan to harness your true self to create lasting impact? Fate is the product of awareness and mindset. People often believe that fate is something unchangeable. However, in reality, fate is the product of awareness and mindset. By simply altering the way you perceive the world, you can take control of your life's direction. The renowned psychologist Carl Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." This means that every behavior and decision you make stems from your awareness, both conscious and subconscious. Conscious awareness refers to what you know and understand clearly, the things you actively think about and act upon. Subconscious awareness, on the other hand, lies deeper, housing beliefs, fears, and habits that you may not even realize exist. In truth, fate is largely governed by the subconscious. If you fail to bring clarity to this layer of your awareness, you will remain trapped in a cycle of repeated mistakes. For instance, have you ever wondered why you keep encountering the same challenges in relationships or career choices? It might be because deep-seated fears or limiting beliefs are silently dictating your actions. To break free from this cycle, you must ask yourself probing questions. Why am I doing this? Why do I feel this way? Only by confronting yourself honestly can you uncover the habits and limiting beliefs that hold you back. Consider this. How many times have you let self-doubt prevent you from pursuing an opportunity? Or how often have you stayed in your comfort zone, afraid to embrace change? As the famous philosopher Socrates once proclaimed, "An unexamined life is not worth living." This timeless wisdom reminds us that self-awareness is the cornerstone of personal growth. Without examining your thoughts and beliefs, you risk living a life shaped by forces you don't fully understand. So, take a moment to reflect. Are there patterns in your life that seem to repeat themselves? What stories are you telling yourself that might no longer serve you? By shining a light on your subconscious mind, you can rewrite the script of your life and redefine your destiny. After all, the power to shape your future lies within your ability to transform your awareness and mindset. Remember, your fate is not written in the stars. It is crafted by the thoughts and beliefs you choose to embrace. Will you let old habits dictate your path, or will you take charge and create the life you truly desire? The choice is yours. Changing the way you perceive the world. The greatest difference between successful and unsuccessful people doesn't lie in their talent or starting point, but in how they perceive problems. Successful individuals always seek opportunities within difficulties, while those who fail only see obstacles. Consider this. When faced with a challenge, do you focus on the problem itself or search for solutions hidden within it? History is filled with examples of people who turned adversity into triumph. Thomas Edison, for instance, famously said, "I have not failed. I just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His ability to reframe failure as a stepping stone to success is what set him apart. To develop this mindset, practice critical thinking. Don't blindly accept everything you hear or see. Analyze, question, and verify all information. This habit helps you go beyond surface-level appearances to uncover deeper truths. For example, when presented with a new idea at work, instead of immediately agreeing or disagreeing, ask yourself, what evidence supports this? What are the potential risks and benefits? How does this align with my goals or values? By training your mind to think critically, you'll begin to notice patterns and connections that others might overlook. Imagine walking through a dense forest. While some may see only tangled trees and impassable paths, others will spot a trail leading to a breathtaking view. The difference lies in perspective. As Albert Einstein once remarked, the measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Being open to shifting your viewpoint is essential for growth. It allows you to adapt, innovate, and thrive in an ever-changing world. So, the next time you encounter a roadblock, pause and ask yourself, is this really an obstacle, or could it be an opportunity in disguise? Ultimately, changing the way you perceive the world isn't just about solving problems, it's about transforming challenges into stepping stones towards success. By cultivating a mindset that seeks possibilities rather than limitations, you can redefine your path and unlock your true potential. From awareness to action. Understanding alone is not enough to change your fate. You must act on your newfound awareness. For instance, when you realize that procrastination stems from a fear of failure, take immediate action even if it's just a small step. When you identify that you're being held back by false beliefs, replace them with new, more positive ones. Consider this. Imagine someone who dreams of starting their own business but hesitates because they fear they'll fail. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, they could take one small action today, like researching potential markets or drafting a simple business plan. These incremental steps not only build momentum, but also help rewire the subconscious mind, gradually replacing fear with confidence. Awareness does more than alter your destiny. It liberates you from the feeling of being controlled. When you master your awareness, you are no longer dominated by fear or external influences. Instead, you become the architect of your own life. Picture an artist sculpting a masterpiece. Each chisel stroke represents a conscious decision, shaping raw material into something meaningful. Similarly, every action you take based on clear awareness shapes your future, freeing you from the invisible chains of self-doubt and societal pressure. As Viktor Frankl, the renowned psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, once said, "Between stimulus and response there is a space. In that space lies our power to choose our response." This space is where awareness transforms into action. It's where you decide whether to succumb to fear or to move forward with courage. When you consciously replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones, you reclaim control over your life. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," you can adopt the belief, "I am capable of growth and improvement." Over time, these shifts in mindset create profound changes in behavior and outcomes. Ultimately, taking action based on awareness is what bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be. It's not about making drastic changes overnight, but about consistently moving in the right direction. Every step you take reinforces your sense of agency, reminding you that you have the power to shape your destiny. So, the next time you find yourself stuck in old patterns, pause and reflect. What belief or fear is holding me back? What small action can I take today to challenge it? Remember, the journey from awareness to action is the path to true freedom and fulfillment. Critical thinking, overcoming barriers and achieving success. Deep awareness elevates you to a higher level, critical thinking. This is not merely a skill for survival, but a powerful tool for achieving success in modern society. Critical thinking is not about rejecting everything outright, it's about the ability to think independently, analyze information, and draw conclusions based on reason rather than emotion. This essential skill helps you navigate the illusions and manipulations that often cloud judgment in today's complex world. Take, for example, the overwhelming amount of information we encounter: daily news headlines, social media posts, advertisements, all vying for our attention. Without critical thinking, it's easy to fall prey to misinformation or emotional manipulation. A person trained in critical thinking, however, will pause and ask, is this source credible? What evidence supports this claim? Could there be a hidden agenda? By questioning the validity of the information, they protect themselves from being misled. Never assume you know everything. Always challenge yourself with questions like, is this truly correct? Is there another way to interpret this issue? A situation can carry multiple meanings depending on your perspective. For instance, receiving negative feedback at work might initially feel discouraging. However, through critical thinking, you can reframe it as valuable insight that highlights areas for improvement. This shift in mindset transforms what seems like criticism into an opportunity for growth. Successful individuals consistently seek alternative viewpoints. They look at situations from their competitors' perspectives or step outside their own biases to devise better strategies. Emotions often lead to poor decisions, which is why critical thinking requires setting emotions aside and relying on data and logic to analyze problems. Consider the example of a chess grandmaster. Every move they make is calculated based on careful analysis of potential outcomes rather than impulsive reactions. Their ability to think critically allows them to anticipate challenges and outmaneuver opponents. As Albert Einstein famously said, the measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Critical thinking embodies this principle by encouraging adaptability and open-mindedness. It pushes you to question assumptions, explore diverse perspectives, and remain flexible in the face of new evidence. Moreover, critical thinking empowers you to break free from societal pressures and self-imposed limitations. For example, many people feel trapped in unfulfilling careers because they believe they lack options. A critical thinker, however, would assess their skills, research alternative paths, and create a strategic plan to transition into a more satisfying role. By relying on logic and evidence rather than fear or doubt, they take control of their future. In conclusion, critical thinking is not just a skill, it's a mindset that propels you toward success. It equips you to overcome barriers, avoid pitfalls, and make informed decisions. As you cultivate this ability, remember the words of Socrates, "The unexamined life is not worth living." By continuously questioning, analyzing, and reflecting, you unlock your potential to shape your destiny and achieve meaningful success. So, the next time you're faced with a challenging decision or conflicting information, pause and ask yourself, am I letting emotions guide me, or am I relying on logic and evidence? How can I view this situation differently? The answers to these questions will guide you toward clarity, confidence, and ultimately, triumph. Discovering opportunities in difficult situations. While others see only problems, you will see solutions. By understanding the true nature of people looking beyond superficial words and actions, you can discern their underlying intentions. This deeper awareness allows you to build strategies that not only address immediate challenges, but also lay the foundation for long-term success. Critical thinking empowers you to focus not just on short-term results, but on sustainable growth. For instance, imagine a business facing declining sales. While some might panic and resort to quick fixes like aggressive discounts, a critical thinker would dig deeper. They might analyze customer feedback, study market trends, and identify gaps in the product or service offering. By addressing the root cause rather than the symptoms, they create lasting value instead of temporary boosts. True success is not about achieving a goal in a fleeting moment. It's about the ability to sustain and grow continuously. Consider the story of J.K. Rowling, who faced countless rejections before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. Instead of giving up, she critically assessed her situation, refined her approach, and persevered. Her journey exemplifies how resilience, coupled with strategic thinking, leads to enduring success. People with critical thinking skills never settle for the status quo. They constantly question their methods and seek ways to improve themselves. For example, an athlete aiming for peak performance doesn't stop training after winning a single race. Instead, they ask, what can I do better? How can I refine my technique? What new strategies can I adopt to stay ahead? This mindset of continuous improvement ensures that they remain at the top of their game. As Steve Jobs once said, "Stay hungry, stay foolish." These words capture the essence of critical thinking, always striving for more, always questioning what's possible. When you embrace this philosophy, you begin to see opportunities where others see obstacles. A failed project becomes a lesson in perseverance. A disagreement becomes a chance to understand different perspectives. Every challenge becomes a stepping stone toward greater achievements. Critical thinkers also recognize the importance of adaptability. In a rapidly changing world, clinging to outdated methods or rigid mindsets can lead to stagnation. Instead, they remain open to new ideas and approaches, constantly evolving to meet the demands of their environment. For example, during the rise of digital technology, companies that embraced innovation thrived, while those resistant to change struggled to survive. Ultimately, the ability to uncover opportunities in adversity is a hallmark of critical thinking. It transforms setbacks into breakthroughs and challenges into stepping stones. As you develop this skill, remember to ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? How can I turn this difficulty into an advantage? What steps can I take today to move closer to my goals? In conclusion, critical thinking is not just about solving problems, it's about creating possibilities. It enables you to transcend limitations, anticipate future challenges, and build a legacy of sustained success. By cultivating this mindset, you position yourself not merely as a participant in life's journey but as a visionary shaping your own path. So, the next time you face a difficult situation, don't shy away. Instead, lean into it with curiosity and determination, knowing that within every challenge lies an opportunity waiting to be discovered. The connection between true self and high-level energy. Critical thinking serves as the tool to help you overcome initial barriers. But to reach the pinnacle of success and fulfillment, you need something deeper, the connection between your true self and high-level energy. This is the gateway to unlocking your full potential and achieving harmony with both yourself and the world around you. Your true self is not just the purest essence of who you are, it is also the channel through which you connect with powerful universal energies. When you live in alignment with your true self, high-level energy flows naturally into your life, empowering you to overcome any obstacle with grace and resilience. Consider this analogy. Imagine your true self as a deep wellspring, and high-level energy as an endless river flowing nearby. If the channel between the two is clear and unobstructed, the water will flow freely, nourishing everything it touches. Similarly, when you align with your authentic nature, your values, passions, and purpose, you open the pathway for this transformative energy to enter your life. It's what allows you to feel alive, inspired, and capable of achieving greatness. For example, many artists, entrepreneurs, and leaders describe moments of flow, where they feel completely immersed in their work, almost as if guided by a force greater than themselves. This state of flow often arises when individuals are deeply connected to their true selves, operating from a place of authenticity rather than fear or external validation. In these moments, creativity soars, challenges seem surmountable, and progress feels effortless. As Carl Jung once said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Connecting with your true self requires introspection and honesty. Ask yourself, am I living according to my deepest values? Am I pursuing goals that truly resonate with me, or am I chasing what others expect of me? By answering these questions truthfully, you begin to dissolve the barriers that block the flow of high-level energy. Living in harmony with your true self doesn't mean life becomes free of challenges. On the contrary, difficulties may still arise, but your perspective shifts. Instead of seeing obstacles as insurmountable, you view them as opportunities for growth. For instance, someone aligned with their true self might face financial hardship yet remain optimistic, knowing that their inner strength and clarity will guide them through. They trust that the same energy that fuels their passion will also illuminate the path forward. Moreover, connecting with high-level energy fosters a sense of unity with the world. You begin to see yourself not as separate from others or the universe, but as part of a vast, interconnected web. This realization brings profound peace and purpose. It reminds you that every action you take has ripple effects, influencing not only your life but also the lives of those around you. To cultivate this connection, practice mindfulness and self-reflection. Spend time each day tuning into your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Are they aligned with your highest aspirations? Engage in activities that nurture your spirit, whether it's meditation, journaling, spending time in nature, or creating art. These practices help quiet the noise of everyday life and allow you to hear the whispers of your true self more clearly. In conclusion, while critical thinking equips you to navigate challenges, the connection between your true self and high-level energy propels you toward extraordinary achievements. It enables you to transcend limitations, tap into boundless potential, and live a life of meaning and fulfillment. As you deepen this connection, remember, the journey inward is not just about discovering who you are, it's about becoming who you were always meant to be. Signs that you've connected with high-level energy. When you successfully connect with high-level energy, your life begins to transform in profound and noticeable ways. Here are some key signs that indicate you've tapped into this powerful force. A clear and focused mind. You experience mental clarity, free from the distractions and disturbances of the outside world. Your thoughts become sharp, organized, and purposeful. For instance, instead of feeling overwhelmed by a busy schedule, you approach tasks with calm precision, knowing exactly what needs to be done and how to prioritize effectively. This clarity allows you to make decisions confidently and efficiently, even in challenging situations. Abundant energy. You find yourself able to work productively without feeling drained or fatigued. It's as if an invisible reservoir of vitality has been unlocked within you. Consider someone preparing for a major project or event. They feel energized and unstoppable, not because they're pushing through exhaustion, but because their connection to high-level energy sustains them. This newfound stamina enables you to tackle challenges with enthusiasm rather than dread. Creativity and inspiration. New ideas flow effortlessly, sparking innovative solutions to problems that once seemed insurmountable. Imagine an artist sitting down to paint and suddenly seeing endless possibilities on the canvas, or a writer whose words pour onto the page as if guided by an unseen hand. This surge of creativity isn't limited to artistic pursuits. It applies to all areas of life. Whether you're brainstorming strategies at work or finding ways to improve personal relationships, inspiration becomes your constant companion. These signs don't just appear randomly. They result from aligning with your true self and embracing practices that foster inner harmony. When you live authentically, you create space for high-level energy to enter and uplift every aspect of your existence. Think about moments when you felt in the zone, perhaps during a deep conversation, while solving a complex problem, or simply enjoying a peaceful walk in nature. These experiences often reflect a temporary alignment with high-level energy. The goal is to cultivate this state consistently, making it a natural part of your daily life. As you deepen your connection, you may notice additional benefits, such as improved emotional resilience, heightened intuition, and a greater sense of purpose. Challenges that once seemed daunting now feel manageable, and opportunities that were hidden before begin to reveal themselves. To nurture this connection, continue engaging in activities that promote mindfulness and self-awareness. Reflect regularly on your thoughts, actions, and intentions. Are they aligned with your highest values? Surround yourself with positivity, whether through supportive relationships, uplifting environments, or enriching experiences, and let go of anything that drains your energy or distracts you from your path. In conclusion, recognizing these signs is more than just an indication of progress. It's a reminder of your limitless potential. By staying connected to high-level energy, you unlock the ability to live with clarity, vitality, and boundless creativity. As you move forward, ask yourself, how can I maintain this alignment in my daily life? What steps can I take to ensure I remain open to this transformative energy? The answers will guide you towards sustained growth and fulfillment. How to tap into high-level energy. To access high-level energy, you must adopt practices that align with your true self and the natural world. Here are some powerful ways to cultivate this connection. Living in alignment with your talents and mission. When you live authentically, honoring your innate gifts and life purpose, you not only excel in everything you do, but also experience deep satisfaction and abundant energy. For example, imagine a teacher who is passionate about inspiring young minds. When they dedicate themselves fully to nurturing their students, they feel a sense of fulfillment that fuels their enthusiasm and creativity. Living according to your true nature transforms even mundane tasks into opportunities for growth and joy. Ask yourself, am I using my talents to serve a greater purpose? Am I pursuing work that resonates with my soul? The answers will guide you toward alignment with your higher self. Meditation and inner observation. Meditation is more than just a tool for relaxation. It's a gateway to connecting with your deepest self and the universe. Through stillness and introspection, you can uncover hidden layers of awareness and tap into profound truths. Picture someone sitting quietly by a serene lake, observing their thoughts without judgment. Over time, this practice clears mental clutter, sharpens focus, and opens the door to intuitive insights. As Eckhart Tolle wisely said, realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. By anchoring yourself in the now through meditation, you create space for high-level energy to flow effortlessly into your life. Harmonizing with nature, high-level energy is inherently present in the natural world. Spending time in peaceful, pristine environments such as forests, mountains, or beaches cleanses both your mind and body, allowing you to recharge and reconnect. Imagine walking barefoot on soft grass, feeling the earth beneath your feet, or gazing at a star-filled sky, marveling at the vastness of the cosmos. These moments remind you of your place within the larger web of existence and help dissolve stress and negativity. Nature acts as a mirror, reflecting the purity and balance you seek within yourself. When you successfully connect with high-level energy, success no longer feels like an external goal you must chase. Instead, it becomes a natural byproduct of living in harmony with your true self and radiating positive energy. For instance, a musician who pours their heart into their craft doesn't focus solely on fame or recognition. Their passion and authenticity naturally attract admiration and opportunities. Similarly, when you align with your highest potential, achievements flow organically, without force or struggle. To deepen this connection, incorporate daily practices that nurture your spirit. Start each day with gratitude, spend moments in quiet reflection, and surround yourself with beauty and inspiration. Let go of habits or relationships that drain your energy or distract you from your path. In conclusion, tapping into high-level energy requires intention, discipline, and trust in the process. By living authentically, meditating regularly, and embracing the healing power of nature, you unlock the ability to thrive in every area of life. As you move forward, remember, success isn't something you chase, it's something you become. When you embody your true self and harness the boundless energy around you, you create a life of purpose, abundance, and lasting fulfillment. Resonating with others, the key to success and meaning. We do not exist in isolation. Resonating with others is a crucial factor that determines both your success and the depth of meaning in your life. The people you interact with regularly shape your thoughts, emotions, and actions, whether consciously or unconsciously. As Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." This highlights the profound impact relationships have on your personal growth and well-being. Positive relationships propel you forward, surrounding yourself with individuals who radiate positivity, ambition, and integrity can elevate your mindset and open doors to opportunities. For instance, imagine being part of a supportive community where members encourage each other to pursue their dreams, share valuable insights, and offer help during challenging times. These connections act as catalysts, pushing you toward higher levels of achievement and fulfillment. Negative relationships hold you back. On the flip side, toxic or draining relationships can deplete your energy, cloud your judgment, and lead you astray. Consider someone stuck in a circle of pessimistic friends who constantly complain or discourage risk-taking. Over time, this negativity seeps into their own outlook, making them hesitant to take bold steps or believe in their potential. Recognizing and distancing yourself from such influences is essential for maintaining clarity and momentum. The cornerstone of building quality relationships lies in being selective about the company you keep. Here's how to cultivate meaningful and mutually beneficial connections. 1. Choose companions wisely. Align yourself with people whose values resonate with yours and who inspire you to grow. Seek out those with positive mindsets, strong ethics, and a commitment to self-improvement. Remember, the energy of those around you will inevitably influence your own trajectory. To provide value before seeking gain. Building trust requires more than transactional thinking, it demands genuine contribution. Instead of focusing solely on what you can gain from others, ask yourself, how can I add value to their lives? Whether through offering support, sharing knowledge, or simply listening attentively, providing value fosters deeper bonds and mutual respect. 3. Maintain balance in relationships. Healthy relationships thrive on reciprocity. Both parties should feel enriched by the connection, contributing and receiving in equal measure. Strive to create partnerships where collaboration leads to shared success. For example, in professional settings, mentorship programs often benefit both mentors who refine their leadership skills and mentees who gain guidance. Similarly, In personal relationships, acts of kindness and empathy strengthen us over time. Ultimately, resonating with others isn't just about networking or socializing, it's about creating synergy. When two people come together with aligned intentions and complementary strengths, they amplify each other's abilities and achievements. Think of successful duos like Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, whose combined talents revolutionized technology, or Serena and Venus Williams, whose sibling bond propelled them to greatness in tennis. To build these transformative relationships, practice active listening, show appreciation, and invest time in nurturing connections. Be mindful of red flags such as manipulation, jealousy, or constant negativity, which signal unhealthy dynamics. At the same time, celebrate the qualities that make your relationships enriching, whether it's shared laughter, intellectual stimulation, or emotional support. In conclusion, resonating with others is not merely an external endeavor, but an internal one as well. By choosing uplifting companions, giving generously, and fostering balanced exchanges, you create a web of relationships that uplifts everyone involved. As you embark on this journey, reflect on your current circle. Are these relationships helping me grow? Am I contributing positively to their lives? The answers will guide you toward cultivating connections that enhance both your success and your sense of purpose. After all, true resonance occurs when we lift each other up, creating harmony that benefits us all. The impact of authentic value. Influence is not about fame or power. It's about the ability to inspire and guide others through the genuine value you bring. When you live in alignment with your true self and harness your inner energy, you naturally attract like-minded individuals who resonate with your purpose, enabling you to achieve greater success together. Consider this: a single candle can light up a dark room, but when many candles are lit, they illuminate an entire space. Similarly, while one person can accomplish much on their own, a group of people united by shared values and vision has the potential to create something truly extraordinary. This synergy amplifies individual strengths, turning small efforts into monumental achievements. For instance, think of movements that have shaped history, whether it's the civil rights movement led by figures like Martin Luther King Jr., or technological revolutions driven by teams of innovators. These successes were not the work of isolated individuals, but rather the result of collective action fueled by a common purpose. Each member contributed their unique talents, creating a ripple effect that transformed society. To build such impactful collaborations, focus on attracting and connecting with people who share your values and aspirations. Seek out those whose passions align with yours, and nurture relationships based on trust, mutual respect, and a commitment to making a difference. Ask yourself, who inspires me? Who shares my vision for a better future? How can we combine our strengths to create meaningful change? Moreover, remember that influence stems from authenticity, not manipulation. People are drawn to those who embody sincerity and integrity. When you consistently demonstrate your values through actions, not just words, you earn credibility and inspire others to follow your lead. For example, a leader who prioritizes transparency and empathy fosters loyalty and dedication among their team members, creating an environment where everyone thrives. Collaboration doesn't mean losing your individuality. Rather, it enhances it. By working alongside others, you gain fresh perspectives, challenge your assumptions, and expand your capabilities. Together, you can tackle problems that might feel overwhelming alone and celebrate victories that feel even sweeter because they're shared. As Helen Keller once said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." This timeless wisdom reminds us that our greatest accomplishments often arise from partnership and unity. Whether in business, art, science, or social causes, the most impactful endeavors are almost always collaborative efforts. In conclusion, cultivating influence isn't about seeking recognition or control, it's about inspiring others through the value you provide. When you live authentically and surround yourself with resonant collaborators, you unlock the potential to make a lasting impact on the world. So, take the first step today. Identify your core values, seek out kindred spirits, and start building connections that will elevate both you and those around you. Together, you can turn dreams into realities and spark changes that leave a legacy far beyond what any one person could achieve alone. Fulfillment from within. After the journey of discovering your true self, transforming your awareness, and building meaningful relationships. The ultimate goal of life is not success or power but inner fulfillment. This is the highest state of a purposeful existence, a place where you achieve harmony between your inner world and the external reality. Fulfillment does not mean having everything, it means feeling complete from within. It arises when you deeply understand yourself and live in alignment with your core values. Imagine someone who has spent years chasing material wealth or societal approval, only to realize that true peace comes from resolving internal conflicts and embracing authenticity. When you no longer feel at odds with yourself, a profound sense of common contentment naturally emerges. Living according to your values is key to this process. When your actions reflect what you truly believe in, emptiness gives way to purpose. For instance, consider an environmental activist who dedicates their life to protecting nature. Their work may be challenging, but because it aligns with their deepest convictions, they experience a deep sense of satisfaction. This alignment ensures that every step forward feels meaningful, regardless of external rewards. Moreover, fulfillment doesn't stem solely from personal growth, it also flows from contributing to society and creating lasting value. Think about Mahatma Gandhi, whose commitment to nonviolence transformed not only his own spirit but also an entire nation. His sense of fulfillment came from knowing he had made a difference in the lives of millions. Similarly, whether through mentoring others, volunteering for a cause, or innovating solutions to global challenges, your contributions ripple outward, leaving a legacy that transcends individual achievement. Inner harmony and external impact are interconnected. As you nurture peace within yourself, you radiate positivity into the world, inspiring those around you to seek their own fulfillment. And as you contribute meaningfully to society, you reinforce your connection to something greater than yourself, further enriching your sense of wholeness. To cultivate this state of fulfillment, regularly reflect on these questions. Am I living in accordance with my values? Do my daily actions align with my long-term vision? How can I use my talents to benefit others? These reflections will guide you toward a life filled with intention and balance. Ultimately, fulfillment is not a destination but a continuous practice. It's about finding joy in the present moment while striving to create a better future for yourself and for the world. As Rumi wisely said, "What you seek is seeking you." In other words, when you commit to living authentically and serving others, fulfillment finds its way to you effortlessly. In conclusion, true fulfillment comes from within, nurtured by self-awareness, aligned action, and meaningful contribution. By resolving internal contradictions, staying true to your values, and making a positive impact on the world, you unlock the door to a deeply satisfying and harmonious life. Remember, the most extraordinary achievements are those that bring peace to your soul and light to the lives of others. So, embark on this journey with courage and compassion, knowing that fulfillment awaits when you embrace both your inner truth and your role in the larger tapestry of humanity. How to achieve fulfillment in a turbulent world. In a world filled with constant change and uncertainty, achieving fulfillment requires intentionality and balance. Here are some guiding principles to help you cultivate inner peace and live a meaningful life. Seek stillness within. Find moments of tranquility through practices like meditation, reflection, or simply carving out time for yourself. In the midst of chaos, these practices act as an anchor, grounding you in clarity and calm. For example, imagine someone sitting quietly by a window, sipping tea and observing the rhythm of their breath. This simple act can dissolve stress and reconnect you with your true self. As Lao Tzu wisely said, silence is a source of great strength. By embracing stillness, you create space to hear the whispers of your soul and align with your deeper purpose. Live fully in the present moment. Avoid letting your mind dwell on the past or obsess over the future. Instead, focus on the here and now, savoring each moment as it unfolds. Picture a musician playing a melody. They don't think about the notes they've already played or worry about mistakes ahead. They immerse themselves entirely in the music. Similarly, when you concentrate on the present, life becomes richer and more vibrant. Practice mindfulness in everyday activities, whether eating, walking, or conversing, and notice how much more fulfilling each experience feels. Give without expectation. The greatest fulfillment often comes from helping others and sharing your gifts without expecting anything in return. Consider the joy a teacher feels when seeing a student succeed, or the warmth of a stranger's smile after receiving unexpected kindness. These acts of generosity not only uplift others but also fill your own heart with purpose. When you give freely, you tap into the inner codicons of humanity, realizing that your contributions, no matter how small, create ripples of positive change. Harmonize your inner world with the outer world. True fulfillment arises when there's alignment between your internal values and external actions. Imagine someone who has spent years chasing societal approval, only to find peace when they finally live authentically. When this harmony is achieved, life flows effortlessly. You no longer feel the need to chase success because success naturally gravitates toward you. People are drawn to your authenticity, and opportunities arise organically as a result of your balanced state. Life is a journey of discovery and experience, beginning with understanding the core essence of society, transforming your awareness, seeking your true self, building meaningful relationships, and ultimately achieving inner fulfillment. When you accomplish all of this, you not only join the top 1% of leaders but also become the best version of yourself. Remember, the ultimate destination of life isn't what you accumulate, it's who you become and what you leave behind for the world. This is the perfect state of balance between your inner and outer worlds, where you experience true freedom and live in alignment with your values. As you move forward on this path, ask yourself, am I creating moments of stillness in my day? Am I fully present in each interaction? How can I give more generously and authentically? These questions will guide you toward a life of depth, meaning, and lasting fulfillment. In conclusion, fulfillment isn't something you find outside yourself, it's something you cultivate within. By embracing stillness, living mindfully, giving selflessly, and harmonizing your inner and outer worlds, you unlock the door to a life that's both peaceful and impactful. And when you reach this state, you'll realize that success isn't the goal, it's the natural outcome of becoming the person you were always meant to be. We've just completed a meaningful journey, from understanding the hidden rules of society and sharpening our critical thinking, to discovering our true selves, the real source of energy that helps us live fully and meaningfully. As Albert Einstein once said, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. And today, I hope you found the motivation to continue advancing on your path of self-discovery and sustainable success. If you find these insights valuable, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Ancient Wisdom, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upcoming video. Most importantly, share this video with your loved ones, because knowledge only truly matters when it's shared. And now, get ready for the exciting discussion segment coming up in just a few moments. I'm really looking forward to hearing your unique perspectives and opinions. Once again, thank you so much for staying with Ancient Wisdom. See you in the next video.